Hello and welcome to Draper Diamond, located here in Nashville, Tennessee, on the campus of Lipscomb University, as we open up ASUN. Well, it's the ASUN home opener for the Lipscomb Bisons as they get ready to take on the Eagles out of Florida Gulf Coast University. Lane Barefoot gets the start in the circle today for the Bisons. The freshman righty is 4-5 on the year. She's making her 12th start. She has a 3.69 ERA, has walked 15 and struck out 30. And we get started in game one of today's doubleheader. It'll be Riley Oakes to lead off for the Eagles. .59 degrees here in Nashville. There is a stiff 20 to 25 mile an hour wind as that pitch is fouled back into the screen. First pitch at 1:02 p.m. Central Time. And we are underway here in Nashville. Barefoot second pitch misses inside for a ball. Let her run the count 1-1. Riley Oakes on the year, batting .333. Has 1 triple, 5 RBI. At the top of the order for the Eagles. She'll watch that one miss wide for a ball. Bisons, winners of their last two, including that exciting walk-off win here on Wednesday against Chattanooga in 9 innings. That pitch catches the corner for a strike, and I'll even the count up 2-2. Whereas the Eagles, that pitch misses high, come in winners of their last two as well. Both teams identical records, well, close to identical records. Florida Gulf Coast 10-19, Lipscomb 11-17. Florida Gulf Coast is 3-3 in ASUN play as that one's chopped over to short. Vitula comes in, fires on to first. Nice stretch out there by Kendall Crawford at first for the out. And that'll bring in McKenna Batterton. Florida Gulf Coast is 3-3 in ASUN play. Lipscomb a game behind at 1-2. This, however, is Florida Gulf Coast's first trip out of the state of Florida. That pitched fouled back and out of play. They've played quite a few games at their home stadium, Florida Gulf Coast Softball Complex down in Fort Myers, Florida, including a win over then number 8, Texas Longhorns. That pitch catches corner on the count 0-2 to the Eagles left fielder Batterton. They've been at Fort Myers, Leesburg, Florida, Orlando, Florida, and now making the trip to Nashville, Tennessee, as that one's chopped foul. Hopefully, the fact that this is their first trip out of the state of Florida will be a benefit to the Bisons, knowing that this team that they're playing had to travel for the first time truly all year. Barefoot has Batterton in an 0-2 hole. She'll miss high for a ball. We'll run the count to 1-2. Batterton on the year, the senior's batting .274. She started 27 out of 27 games played for the Eagles. She has 20 hits and 73 at-bats. She'll watch this one wide for a ball. Has 2 doubles, a triple, and 4 RBI. Does not strike out much on the year, only 4 on the season. She's even here, 2-2. She'll foul that one off her foot. She'll be in pain. As we get a moment, let's go over the Bison's defensive alignment. Left to right in the outfield, Jesse Brown, Joey Girizzo, Presley Liebrick out and right. Across the infield, Caitlyn Hunt's at third, Amy Vitula is at short, Elise Shoemaker's at second, and Kendall Crawford is at first. Catching lane barefoot is Camry Rich. She'll block that one in the dirt. That'll run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The full count pitch from Barefoot. Swung on and missed. It's the first strikeout of the day for Barefoot. That's Batterton's 5th strikeout on the year. Barefoot's 31st, and that'll bring in Canna Davis. First pitch from Barefoot to Davis, misses low. Davis on the year. That one misses inside, and will run the count 2-0. A .429 hitter. She has 30 hits and 70 at-bats. 7 doubles, 2 triples, 5 home runs. Has 20 RBI as well. That 20 and 5 mark lead the team in the offensive category, as well as that .429 average. She's ahead in the count here, 2-1. As Barefoot will check her wristband. She's ready. She kicks, fires. That pitch is sent foul up and into the parking lot. No cars parked over down that first base line. And that ball has come to a rest amongst the bushes separating the softball field from the soccer field. Barefoot sends that one in, and that pitch is fouled off the netting. And Davis doing everything she can to stay alive with an even count here, 2-2. And that pitch is fouled back. 3 straight pitches fouled back and out of play by Davis. Once again, trying to stay alive and fight off for a pitch that she likes. That pitch is sent high to center field. Girizzo going back on the run and makes the catch a step in front of the wall. She'll bang into it for good measure, but that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Eagles in the top of the 1st. We will head to the bottom of the 1st inning where the Bisons look to start their offensive barrage right here from Draper Diamond. Amy Vitula will get us started here in the bottom of the first inning. The senior, batting .337, has started every single game for the Bisons. 28 hits, 2 doubles, 2 triples, 7 RBI. She'll slap this one to third. Coming up and making the throw across the diamond is the Eagles' third baseman, Taylor Fia, for the first out of the inning. So Presley Liebrick will now dig in. As Liebrick digs in, let's go over the Bison's lineup. Leading off was Amy Vitula, batting second. Presley Liebrick batting third. The designated player, Macy Conconin. We see her getting a day off from playing the field after crashing into home, sliding right into the catcher's shin guards in the first inning back against Chattanooga on Wednesday. So nice to see that Conconin is better. She's able to play, just getting a day off from the field, giving those legs a break. Camry Rich catching, she's batting fourth. Elise Shoemaker batting fifth. Kendall Crawford batting sixth. Joey Gerizzo seventh. Caitlyn Hunt's batting eighth, and Jessie Brown getting the start in left field today, batting ninth. Liebrick watches that one miss high for a ball that'll run the count to 1-2 now. And that pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. It's the first strikeout of the day for Allie Holm, who's getting the start in the circle today for the Eagles. Holm on the year, 6-7, making her 14th start. She has a 2.51 ERA as Macy Conconin swings through that one. Has walked 38, struck out 58. So the designated player, Macy Conconin now. She'll watch that one on the inside corner for a strike, and she'll be in the hole 0-2. Holm working quickly. She's ready. She fires in high. That one will miss. It'll be a 1-2 count now. And Conconin swings through that one. A 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles, and we will head to the second inning in a scoreless ballgame. Hope Hernandez get us started here in the second inning against Lane Barefoot. Both teams hitless and scoreless to begin the day. Barefoot ready for her second inning of work. She misses down and in for a ball to the Eagles' first baseman. Hernandez on the year, batting .241. 20 hits, 10 RBI. She's got 3 doubles on her ledger, 3 walks, has struck out 8 times. She'll watch this one miss outside for a ball. We got 2-0 count now. That pitch lined to third and right into the glove of Caitlyn Hunt for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Reedy Davenport. Davenport sends this one to short on the first pitch she sees. Vitula up with it, fires on to first. So back-to-back pitches, back-to-back outs for Barefoot. And the Eagles quickly have 2 outs this inning. Emily Estroff will step in now from the left side of the plate. The senior, batting .236, has 13 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, and 4 RBI. She'll send this one to third, but it'll be foul and out of play for strike 1. So 0-1 count, Barefoot ready. She fires this one's hit to third, going over and unable to make the grab. That ball will trickle into center field was Vitula. And is the first hit of the day for the Eagles. A single back up the middle. Vitula is playing in the hole. That pitch on the shortstop side of second. Tremendous effort there by Vitula to get to the ball, just unable to secure it. And even if she had gotten it, I don't think she would have been able to make the throw to first in time. Was that pitch? Home plate umpire KJ Bessemer. And Barefoot will give Bessemer a moment. She'll trot out to the circle. Thumb up from Bessemer, and she's good to go. So she'll head back behind the plate. To Taylor Fia in an 0-1 count. Strike, it's 0-2 now. Barefoot a strike away from getting out of this inning. She's ready. She kicks 5 for a ball. They'll check the runner over at first in Estroff. Rich looks her back. So 1-2 count. This pitch sent right back up the middle on the ground. Jerizo quick to get it back in, but it's back-to-back singles by Estroff and Fia. And all of a sudden, Neely Peterson has a chance to get the first run on the board for this game. Hitting 186 on the year. 11 hits and 59 at-bats. Has 5 RBI. Only a double and a homer as well, though. Two hits, both with 2 outs this inning. Barefoot needs to lock down and get out of this inning. That one's hit right over to third. It stays in play. Hunt picks it up, steps on the bag for the force out, and that'll send us to the bottom of the second inning. 2 hits, 2 left. Bisons get out of the jam, and they will head to the bottom of the second, looking to get some hits and get some runs when we get back. Camry Rich looks at a ball outside here to begin the second inning. Rich, the hero on Wednesday, had that RBI single that scored Amy Vitula in the ninth inning against Chattanooga. The winning run, walk-off, three. She has seen her batting average creep all the way up to just under 200, now batting, and it's to see Rich start heating up just as A-Sun play begins. Struggled to begin the year, was hitting seen the average creep all the way up, and now she draws a walk. That is
second baseman, number 17, Elise Shoemaker.
Bring in the junior Shoemaker. We saw her, what we thought was going to be the winning hit in the sixth inning. Or the Mocs came back. She'll lay down a bunt here and here. Advance Rich to second base. Shoemaker does her job. Advance. Crawford now with a runner out at second base and only one out. Crawford on the air. Batting play for a strike. Three RBI. Has a double and a homer, does Crawford. Would likely score Rich, and she'll send this one the other way. Going back on it initially, coming in to make the grab is Batterton. And there are two outs now. Batterton having to fight that sun that's located just off to the right behind the stadium here. As you see the shadows on the players. Jerizzo swings through that one for a strike. So if you're looking that way, especially in left field, so Brown and Batterton would be staring right into the sun as they try to make the grab. Jerizzo looks at strike two. Jerizzo had a very important hit in the eighth inning. Had a double that scored a run. When the Bisons were down to what appeared to be, she'll foul that one out of play. That was on Wednesday, Jerizzo's hit. Helped to keep the Bisons alive, to keep fighting. In the ninth, a game that they trailed, or they led most of the day, only trailed for a couple frames. Jerizzo swings through that one, so runner stranded out at second base is Rich. Bisons are still hitless as we head to the third. Barefoot will trot back out. The Eagles bats. Maddie Wicker will get us started here in the third inning. Designated playing today for the Eagles, making her third start of the year, appearing in her 10th game. She'll watch a called strike here. Wicker on the year hitting 200, has 2 hits, has struck out 3 times. The freshman Wicker watches that one bounce in. Even the count up 1-1. Gets a roar of applause from the Eagles dugout. Barefoot delivers a nice pitch high, swung through by Wicker, and Wicker's in the hole here, 1-2. Barefoot, she's ready. She fires in, chopped right back. Field fire on the first for the out. Mark that one down as a 1-4-3 put out. And they'll turn the lineup over to Riley Oaks now. Oaks begun the game with a ground out to short. This one's popped into foul territory, making the running catch. And a nice one is the third baseman, Hunt. She was running back to her left. Her back was to the infield, reached up, was able to make the grab. That's that one's promptly sent out of play. Batterton struck out her first at bat against Barefoot. The 5th time that Batterton has gone down swinging on the year. Not somebody who strikes out often, but Barefoot was able to send her packing her first at bat. That one just misses outside. That'll even the count up 1-1. Barefoot thought she had a strike there. But the 1-1 pitch to Batterton, that one does catch the outside corner. And now Batterton's in the hole 1-2. Barefoot looking to strike out her second batter of the game, both being Batterton. Batterton will hold on that pitch. Saw her wrist move if she wanted to, but she held up. Pitch was outside and will even the count up 2-2 now. Batterton sends one high but playable. Liebrick going back, making the grab on the warning track for the third out of the inning. So no hits. And the Eagles' bats are silenced. We will head to the bottom of the third inning. Bison still looking for their first hit. It'll be Caitlyn Hunt, Jesse Brown, and Amy Vitula when we get back right here from Draper Diamond. Caitlyn Hunt, the grad senior from Meade, Nebraska will get us started here in the third inning. She'll watch a ball to begin her at bat. Hunt on the year. Hitting .097. Has 6 hits. 3 hits, 6 runs, 3 RBI. She's ahead here, 2 balls, no strikes. As Allie Holm has faced 1 batter over the minimum so far. Only base runner allowed was a 5-pitch walk to Camry Rich. Holm for a strike. It'll be 3-1 count now. Only 26 pitches thus far for Holm. She's been mowing down the Bison's lineup effectively. That one fouled up and out of play to the netting, and the count's now full to the Bison's third baseman, Hunt. Holmes ready, she fires in. That one pops straight up and back. Clings off the roof of the press box, and Hunt stays alive, trying not to be the 4th strikeout victim of the day against Allie Holm. But she'll watch this one right down the middle. It'll freeze Hunt. 4th strikeout of the day for Holm. I'll bring in Jesse Brown now. Brown started in right field on Wednesday, moved to left. Once Conconin got hurt, she'll send this one to center field. Going back and making the grab is Oaks. And the lineup will flip over to Amy Vitula, with the Bisons still looking for their first hit of the day. Vitula, first pitch she saw was a ground ball to third base. I'd expect her to see more than a pitch here. She'll swing through that one. She's trying to attack Holm early. Tula checks her swing there. They appeal down to third base. They say no. She held. No. Even the count up 1-1 on the year with 2 outs. Bisons would like to see that average creep up here with 2 outs to get another 2-out hit and bring in Presley Liebrick. Vitula in the hole, 1-2. She'll send this one to short. Coming up with it, making the throw across is Davenport. And that'll send us to the 4th inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Eagles. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Bisons. Barefoot will trot back out to the circle, and she'll be ready to go when we get back right here from the heart of Nashville. Hannah Davis will start us off here in the fourth. Both teams scoreless thus far. As Barefoot fires her first pitch in for a ball. Davis flew out to Joey Gerizzo, her first at bat. A fly out that anyone would have been a home run, but she hit it to straight away center, and Gerizzo was able to make the grab a step in front of the wall. Davis again leads the Eagles in homers. She's ahead here, 3-0. 11 walks on the year for Davis. She'll look to draw a leadoff walk here to get aboard, and that she does. So the leadoff runner is aboard. That's the first walk of the day allowed by Barefoot. And Hope Hernandez now has a runner on as the Eagles look to bring her around from first. Hernandez lined out to third, her first at bat. She'll watch a ball here. Barefoot struggling to find the strike zone this inning. Pitch bunted down by. It'll advance Davis to second base. Shoemaker had to reach for that one as Crawford hurry on the throw as Hernandez was scooting down the line. Shoemaker was able to make the grab for the first out of the inning. But now, scoring position for Reedy Davenport. Davenport ball, and once again, Barefoot struggling to find the zone this inning. Davenport, not much of a threat to walk, only 3 on the year. She's batting .368 with runners in scoring position, which she does here. Strong wind blowing left to right. She'll send this one and pop it up in foul territory. Making the grab is the third base. Up there in the wind. She's kind of fluttering. We saw Hunt having to fight it. Grab. But 2 much needed outs for Lane Barefoot, and she'll now have to face Estroff, who sends a single back through the hole, and that will score the first run of the game. Estroff, her second hit of the day. But right now, attention turns out to short. Where Amy Vitula is slow to get up, grasping at her left shoulder. Hunt attempted to go for it. Vitula dove for the ball get unable to field it, hit off her glove, and Brown had to adjust her route to the ball in left field. Do not want to see hurt if you're a Bison fan. It's Amy Vitula, leadoff hitter, defensive captain. She's doing everything she can to rotate that shoulder, move that arm. We saw her reach for her shoulder. She's looks to be grabbing her wrist now. Don't know if she's trying to use it to grab, but I think the signal was just made that she's going to come out of this game. Klein is coming in, standing on third base, and Amy Vitula leaves this game. She'll head off. So a double whammy for the Bisons as the run comes in to score, but also the Bisons lose their senior shortstop and lead-off hitter. Klein will move to third. Saw Hunt telling Klein about the sun and the wind that are right, the sun that's right in that third baseman's face, but also how to fight the wind that's blowing left to right. So we'll get the defensive changes there to the coaches. And all the while, Barefoot has not been able to throw. And Taylor Fia will have a runner on first and 2 outs. The day for the Eagles, all three off and Fia. That third hit and the second one of the day by Estroff proved to be the hit that brought across the first run for either team. That pitch crushed but foul, way out in front of it is Fia. She'll be in the hole here, 1 and 2. Barefoot can't get that one over the zone. It'll bounce in, and it'll be a 2-2 count now. This has been a banged-up Bison's team, riddled by injuries, and certainly did not want to see another player go down. Conconin, obviously shaken up Wednesday. She's not playing the field today, handling the designated playing duties after that slide in to home off the catcher's shin guards. Caitlin Belding, injured earlier in the year after hitting first base awkwardly as that pitch is fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Players you do not want to see going down. Especially as we begin A-Sun play. That pitch fouled off the netting, and Rich makes the grab to prevent that ball from hitting home plate umpire KJ Bessemer. That one's hit into left field. All 4 hits belonging to Estroff and Fia for the Eagles. I'll move Estroff to second. So runners on first and second now for Neely Peterson. Appears we are going to have a pinch hitter for the Eagles. No, it is Neely Peterson. That pitch will miss inside for ball. She'll send this one to left. That ball is going to drop. Brown coming in. She makes the grab, fires home. A one-hopper, but Estroff slides in, and the Eagles lead 2-0 on the single by Neely Peterson. She'll advance to second on the throw, as will Fia. There'll be now 2 on and 2 out for the Eagles. Likely going to see a pinch runner here for Peterson so she can come in and get her catcher's gear on. Instead, we're going to see a pinch hitter for Maddie Wicker. It's going to be number 44, Jordan Gendron. And it looks like change. And we will. Kate Peters is coming in relief of Lane Barefoot. So Barefoot, the day's not closed for her. The runners out at second and third are her responsibility. And Kate Peters will come in relief. We saw her get the win here in relief on Wednesday. On the year, Peters is 3-4. Has now appeared in 15 games. 3.04 ERA for Peters. Has allowed 20 earned runs in 46 innings pitched. She's walked 21, struck out 20. Her job is to get the final out of this inning and keep the score at 2-0. 2 on and 2 out. 3 straight 2 out hits. By Eagles batters. And they lead this game 2-0. Jordan Gendron steps into pinch hit. She's batting 148 4 hits on the year, has 3 RBI. As Peters, her first pitch is high for a ball. Looking ahead, it will be Presley Liebrick, Macy Kincannon, and Camry Rich in the bottom of the 4th inning. Up those bats. Still hitless here. That one's chopped to third. Klein makes the grab, fires across. But 2 runs score off of 3 Eagles. They now lead this game 2-0. Presley Liebrick will begin the home half of the 4th inning for the Bisons as they now trail for the first time today. Liebrick struck out looking her first at bat. She'll look to get started after a 4 for 6 day, at the plate on Wednesday. It seemed that every time Liebrick stepped in, she was getting a hit. A hit here by Liebrick would be the first hit of the day for the Bisons. She'll swing through that one. She'll be in the hole now, 1-2. Allie Holm has absolutely silenced Bison's batters today. Liebrick fouls that one off and out of play to stay alive. She'll step out. She's ready. Waves her hands high above her head, comes down, she's ready. She'll send this one into left field, coming in, and that ball will drop for the first hit of the day. Making the diving attempt was Batterson. She was playing deep out there in left field. She dove, but even with the dive, that ball still landed about 5 feet in front of her. So the Bisons get their first hit of the day. It's off the bat of Presley Liebrick. Now we'll have a runner on first base. Kincannon. Four doubles, 6 triples, 3 tied for the Rich. Kincannon came into the year with 0 career collegiate home runs and has put herself at the top of the Bison's team leaderboards already this season. She's in the hole here, 1-2. And she'll swing through that one for the second out of the inning, or first out of the inning, I beg your pardon. And that'll bring up the catcher, Camry Rich now. The fifth strikeout of and she'll get the off-speed pitch there on the outside corner for a strike. There's no other way to say it, but Holm has been masterful out there on the mound so far through 3 1/3 innings. Only allowed the one hit. Time was called there. A late time call. That pitch missed inside, but time was granted by home plate umpire KJ Bessemer. Likely as a favor, one would say, for that would have hit Bessemer in the head. Rich will foul that one off, and it'll be an 0-2 count now. So Rich in the hole. 0-2. Bisons have their first hit of the day in Liebrick, looking to get her around and get the first run in. Pitch taken for a ball was thrown behind Liebrick to first. She actually had to get out of the way of that ball as she was standing on first base. Rich will send this one over to short. Up with it in a 6-4-3 double play. Davenport to Estroff to Hernandez. Is the Bison's only hit. And it'll send us. Leadoff hitter Riley Oakes will step in for the Eagles to lead off. Low for a ball against Kate Peters. Oakes on the day 0 for 2. Grounded out. Grounded into a fielder's choice to third. And out of play. Klein at third, Hunt at short. So it is now Megan Klein's responsibility to yell out the defensive positioning between each pitch. So that one's chopped foul. Klein barks out the defensive positioning along with the pitch. As that one's fouled. I thought it hit the runner. KJ Bessemer says that she was in. So Oaks will get another crack at it. Oaks for 2 today. She'll slap that one foul and stay alive. That one sent foul as well. 4 straight foul balls by Oaks. She's doing everything she can to stay alive. Just up there. Making contact. This one's sent over to third. Klein up with it. She'll fire. Across the diamond for the out. It's the first. That brings in the left. Struck out in the first. Flew out to Liebrick in right in the third. That pitch grounded out of the glove of Kendall Crawford. Her hand while stepping on first base for the out. And that'll bring in Kana Davis. The day is done now for Lane Barefoot officially, but closed on her. 3 2/3 innings pitch. Earned. Walked 1, struck out 1. Is lined up for the loss unless Peters is 1-0. Again, that wind out there. Joey Gerizzo makes the grab in center field, but that ball was heading towards the gap and it just sliced out there. But nonetheless, a 1-2-3 inning by Kate Peters. Bisons head to the 5th, down 2. Elise Schumann will dig in. She had that sac bunt back in the 2nd inning. She'll be swinging away here. And watch that one high for a ball. 184 on the year. 14 hits, 10 runs, 5 RBI. Has walked 12 times, struck out 19. She's ahead here in the count, 2-0. Against Allie Holm, who has only allowed Bison's batters. See the wind ripping across Holmes' jersey. That pitch is called a strike. Or wave, and it feels like recently every game we've had here at Draper Diamond has been a windy one. Usually that wind's blowing straight out to left field. Today it's blowing directly from left to right. You can see the flag out there in right center. Almost straight out when that wind blows. Shoemaker will draw her walk. It is her 13th of the year, and the Bisons have their third base runner on now. It'll be Kendall Crawford. Crawford squares around the bunt. She gets it down. Going to second is the third baseman, Fia. Not in time as Shoemaker slides in safely. Trying to do out at first base. Bisons now have two on. Jerizzo will now step in. She'll square around the bunt. Watch it go low for a ball. The throw out to second. Shoemaker scampers back in. So if you're Allie Holm, can't be too thrilled with the play by your third baseman, Fia. Jerizzo squares around the bunt. Washes that. Jerizzo looking to lay down the bunt here for Hunt, Brown, and Klein to have runners in scoring position. That tying run out there at second base. She gets this one down, but foul. Jerizzo unable to get that sacrifice bunt down. She'll now be swinging away. Go Joey, Joey chant coming out of that Bison's dugout. She'll send this one out to second. Applying the tag is the second baseman, Estroff. But the throw to first not in time for Jerizzo. Or not in time to get Jerizzo. And it'll be a fielder's choice, I think. Hitter here, it'll be Tori Womack. Come in and pinch hit for Caitlyn Hunt. So runners on the corners for Womack. Womack had that home run against Quinnipiac, a pinch hit homer, and then had a pinch hit RBI single in the ninth inning, well, the sixth inning, I'm sorry, the seventh inning of that game on Wednesday against Chattanooga. So Womack has been a bona fide pinch hitter here of late for the Bisons. Head coach Kristen Ryman looking for another pinch hit here to get the Bisons on the board, or a homer that could give the Bisons the lead. Womack watches this one up in the zone for a called strike. Homer by Womack, her first of her collegiate career. That was her first collegiate hit. Was a loot bomb directly over the trees out there in center field. She'll send this one to third. It's fair. Shoemaker will score. Getting to it quickly is Batterton. So only able to go out to second base is Joey Jerizzo. but a pinch hit RBI single by Womack gets the Bisons on the board. And that'll bring in Jesse Brown now. Womack. Her third hit of the year, her third RBI. Hunt will come in and run. But Womack does the job, and the Bisons are now within a run. Jesse Brown will bat with Joey Girizzo standing out at second base. Brown will send this one back up through the hole. Here comes Girizzo. She's going to hold at third base as getting to that ball very quick. Oaks. And the bases are now loaded for Megan Klein. So the bases are loaded for Klein. Amy Vitula went out with a shoulder injury, or what can only be assumed was a shoulder injury, as she was grasping at her shoulder as she went down diving for a ball. Klein looks at a ball here. The Bisons have finally scratched across a couple hits in a run. They're within one now. But the bases are loaded with one out for Klein, who can put the Bisons ahead with a hit. That pitch misses outside, and it'll be a 2-1 count now. There is action. Oh, starting. The Eagles bullpen, unable to see who that is from where we're at. Just started throwing. As home now has a 3-1 count. A walk here would tie the game. Three-1 count to Klein. That pitch misses high. Moving station to station all the way around. Girizzo touches home, and the Bisons have tied this game up at 2. The third RBI of the season for Megan Klein is a bases-loaded walk. The game is now tied, and Presley Liebrick comes up with the bases loaded. She'll look at a called strike. Liebrick, 1 for 2 on the day, singled back in the fourth. That single to left field was the Bison's first hit of the day. Liebrick will hold on that one as that one's down in the dirt. It'll be a ball. Home after stifling these Bison's batters all day long, as that one sent out to center, going back off the bottom of the wall, and Liebrick had to hold as two runs come in to score, and the Bisons now lead for the first off the base of the wall out there in right center field by Presley Liebrick. Brown scored, Hunt scored, Klein initially holding between first and second, and then second and third. She's able to get to third on it, who watches a ball up high. The wheels have fallen off for Allie Holm. 4 hits now for the Bisons. They now lead this game 4-2. Kinconen looking to make that more. She sends a ball over the head. It'll bounce over the wall and ground rule double off the bat of Macy Conconin, and 2 runs will come in to score. And the Bisons now lead 6-2. Riley Oakes unable to make the grab out there in center. Out of the warning track, bounced up into the trees. And the Bisons now lead this game 6-2, and that will be it for Allie Holm as head coach for the Eagles. Comes out to make a change. It appears Riley Topliff. We're going to wait for confirmation on that one. It is a 6, which means it is actually Maddie Wicker who began the day as a designated player. Wicker will now step in to the circle and do the pitching. Wicker on the year. Making her 9th appearance in the circle. Has only pitched 7 2/3 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned. Has walked 11. She has a 2.74 ERA. We have a pinch runner out there at second for Conconin. Sliding into home. We don't see her playing the field in this first game. Camry Rich will watch that ball high. Back-to-back pitches high. Rich is ahead 2-0 here. Bisons have scored 6 runs here in the 5th inning. They now lead 6-2. Rich looking to add on to that with a runner out in scoring position. Rich is ready. She'll watch this one outside for a ball. It'll be a 3-1 count now. And Wicker has not struck out any batters thus far this season. 12 today. She'll trot on down to first base. And Elise Shoemaker will now step in. Shoemaker led off this inning with a walk. So the Bisons have batted around here. The first pitch to Shoemaker, and time's going to be called. David Deros will head out to talk to his freshman pitcher, looking to not let this one get away, to keep it at least a 4-run ball game. Shoemaker up She walked to lead off score. On the pinch hit by Tori Womack. Shoemaker watches this one over. Be a one more. That pitch misses outside and it was commanded. Shoemaker lifts one down the line, curving. That ball is going to go foul and bounce into the Bison's bullpen. We'll even the count up 2-2. Wicker only thrown 9 pitches. 3 of them have been strikes. Fires this one, sent into the outfield, going back, having to fight off the wind. It is the left fielder making the grab for the second out of the inning and firing in. Boy, at third base, the second decade Eagles today, but 4 hits and 6 runs change this game. The Bisons now lead 6-2 as we head. The 6th inning with her team trailing for the first time today. Warning track for the first out of the inning. A nice running grab by and Riley Davenport. Reedy Davenport. Davenport over 2 on the day. Ground out and a pop out into foul territory. She'll swing on the first pitch, hit this one back up the middle, coming in, Shoemaker the grab, double clutch, and still able to get Davenport at first base. That one got stuck in the webbing. She couldn't get it. That ball. Make the throw to first in time for the out. And that'll bring in Emily Estroff, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Peters kicks, fires. This one's slapped foul and out of play. Peters, 2 innings. Has faced now 6 batters. Only. Peters is ready. She'll kick and fire. She's in line for the win now. For a strike. She'll be ahead 1-2 now. And that pitch sent over to third. Backhand stop is Klein across the diamond. In of the 6th inning. Game 1 of today's doubleheader. It'll be Crawford, Jurizzo, and Hunt when we get back right here from Draper Diamond. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the 5th. After scoring 6 runs. Crawford has a 1-1 count. She'll step. Over. Books closed on. Pitch 5. She walked 3, struck out. Just 44 for strikes. Not a bad day. That 5th inning when she just hit a wall. On a 3-1 count. Reaching back for it and making the grab is Davin. That'll bring in Joey. Lots going on in the sport world. Up last night, St. Peter's defeating Purdue, becoming the first 15. Jurizzo. St. Peter's Peacocks winning on National Peacock Day. Today's games as the Elite 8 begin 5 o'clock tonight. Number 5. Drizzo sends this one over to short. It is Davenport for the second out of the inning. That'll bring in Caitlyn Hunt now. Villanova Wildcats at 5:09, and then tipping off later tonight, 7:49 p.m. Next take on the number 2 Duke Blue Devils in what could potentially be Coach K's final game. Of course, that's been said for every single game thus far in the tournament. Tomorrow's matchups. Number 10 Miami takes on number 1 Kansas, and number 15 St. Peter's takes on number 8 UNC. Hunt has a 2-1 count here. Watches this one outside for a ball. It'll be a 3-1 count now. That pitch catches the zone for a strike. It'll run for her first career collegiate strikeout. She kicks, fires on the inside corner for a strike. It's the first strikeout of the career of Maddie Wicker, and that'll send us to the top of the 7th inning. Bisons looking to close it out, as Kate Peters will come out with a 4-run cushion. And we get back right here from Draper Diamond. Taylor Fia gets us started here in the 7th inning. Eagles need 4 runs. Game up. This is their last chance. First pitch. Kate Peters, and Fia will be aboard her 3rd hit of the day. Not sure where that caught Peters, whether it be the foot or the glove. Rich will go out to talk to her. She gives the thumbs up. She's good. Runner on first base now for Neely Peterson. We saw Peterson with an RBI single inning. Scored the first run of the day for either squad. Peterson's out in front of that one. She'll slap it foul. Way foul. She'll even up the count at 1-1. Pitch bounces in and gets away from Rich, and advancing from first to second is Fia. Assume that. Get away from Rich. Does go down as a wild pitch for Peters. Peters looking to shut the door on game one and improve the Bison's ace-son record. That pitch misses inside, and time will be called. Camry Rich will go out to give a pep talk to her freshman pitcher. From her second baseman, Shoemaker. She's back in the circle. Peters kicks, fires, and sends. And there are now for Maddie Wicker, the pitcher. First pitch to Wicker, fouled off, out of play. A pitch misses low in the dirt. Instead of Riley Oakes, this is right-handed Abby Thomas. Peters gets a strike. She'll send this one right to Jurizzo. Right in her tracks. Doesn't even have to take a step. That's the first out of the inning for the Eagles. Bison's 2 away from as Abby Thomas will step in to pinch hit now. Thomas coming in cold off the bench. However, on the ear. Even colder. 190 hitter. Does have 1 home run though. She'll send this one. Shoemaker makes the grab and the backhand flip to first. Nice play out there by Shoemaker. Had the screen that she had to fight off from the base runner in Peterson. Peterson's not a short girl out there. Shoemaker had to find the ball as Peterson was running by, able to make the catch, and the backhand flip to get the out. So the Eagles are down to their final out. It's in the form of the left fielder, McKenna Batterton. But runners out at second and third. Bison winning their ace-son home opener in game 1 of this doubleheader. That pitch lifted into left field, coming in. That ball's going to drop in fair territory and bounce into foul territory. It'll be an RBI double for McKenna Batterton. 2 runs will score. And all of a sudden, There's now a runner out at second base. Canna Davis will step in, representing the tying run. For Batterton, makes it a 6-4 ball game. And the Eagles lead team leader in homers in Canna Davis and team leader in average. Bison's just looking for one more. It was on Wednesday when down to their final out. Kayla Veneziale to send the game into extras. Bison's hoping against the Florida Gulf Coast Eagles. Peters gets a strike call there, leaving the count up 1-1. But again, Davis is a threat to put one over the wall. This one sent into left field under the glove of Klein. So there are now runners on the corners for Hope Hernandez. Runners lead 6-4. A pinch for Davis. It'll be a Gainer, I beg your pardon. Number 7, Amaya Gainer will pinch run. She is at first base. And there's going to be a pause in the action here. As Caitlyn Hunt will head out. Kate Peters. Bison's looking to just end this game where it's at. With a win. Runners on the corners. 6-4 ball game. First pitch by Hope Hernandez is fouled back and off the screen for a strike. Kate Peters looking to slam the door. 4 runs, 8 hits, no hits, no errors for the Bisons. The 0-1 pitch from Peters to Hernandez says, but making the grab in foul territory is Jesse Brown, and the Bisons win game. To 12-17 on the year, 2-2 in a Sun play. Is Kate Peters. She goes 3 1/3 innings, allows 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned. Walked a batter, did not strike out any. Getting the loss is Allie Holm. 4 1/3 innings pitched, 5 walked 3, struck out 5. So, Bisons take game 1 of this series and game 1 of this doubleheader. We will step away for a little bit. As first game of this doubleheader only took an hour and 47 minutes. Roughly here in about 30 minutes. So stay tuned. We'll be back here for more action about half an hour as the Bisons